Unique Julian Edelman Haircuts, you should try. Who wouldn't want to have the most attractive haircut? And to accomplish that, you can try many stylish haircuts, but my favorites are Julian Edelman haircuts. Here I will be covering 4 of the best Julian's haircuts, and will also share some great tips so you can slay these haircuts. So before starting, let me remind you to like, subscribe and share, so you can keep up with your styling journey. Julian is one of a few footballers that can grab our attention, and is an icon of styling. Whether we talk about his performance, or his haircuts, he never fails to amuse us. Julian Edelman has been seen with different types of haircuts, and there is a long list of his haircuts which can get you very confused. As the more options we have, the more confusion it may cause. So here I will only talk about 4 of his best haircuts. And while discussing those haircuts you will get to know why I chose only them as the best of Julian's haircuts. First we will talk about the specialities of Julian Edelman haircuts. The very first thing we notice about anyone's haircut is their hair's length. Julian hair is always between the measures of 1 to 1.5 inches. Another important thing is the best and suitable beard style that should go with your haircut, or vice versa. Julian always keep up with the light beard style, and we agree with him on this. Another plus point for this haircut is to have diamond face shape. Julian Edelman has diamond-shaped face, and while choosing the haircuts, he remembers this. Now if you don't have diamond-shaped face, there is still possibility for you to slay Julian Edelman haircuts, as long as you have a sharp jawline. Now it is time for us to jump into the 4 best Julian Edelman haircuts, and the essential steps to follow to get these best haircuts. 1. Back undercut, by Julian Edelman. The shape and border limit of the style can be predicted from its name, that is back undercut. In this type of haircut, both sides of the head must be shaved decently, and the middle portion shall have a chunk of hair that is longer in length. To get this haircut all by yourself, you need to keep watching this video till the very end, as some of the steps need a little guide to follow. Now comb the middle part of your hair, in the backward direction. To make your hair stay stable, you can use gel or hair wax to fix them. The next step should be to allow your trimmer on either sides of your head. To make a fade haircut, make sure to do this step very carefully, and end up with symmetrical portions. And now it is time to get the back undercut. You need to reduce the hair length from the top of your neck, back side, and stop the trimmer halfway, just as you reach 1/2 of your head, just as you can see in the video. Don't forget to give the last touch by making it look neat. 2. Long messy Julian's haircut. Julian Edelman has been seen in the football ground with this haircut the most, so we can say it might be his favorite. This style gives you more like a manly and sexy look. And who can even resist that? For such styles, you will need a haircut of length approximately 1.5 to 3 inches. Now the easy thing about this haircut is that you need to follow the same steps that were mentioned for the first haircut. So if you skip that part, you need to watch it later. But while going for the same steps, you need to keep the difference of lengths in mind, as that haircut was in short hair, while this one needs a good length of your hair. Also this haircut does not has a very prominent back undercut, and a more prominent fade. 3. Thick haircut. Most of the Julian haircuts follow the same guide as first one, and that is why mostly people fail to judge the change of look, unless they get one themselves. Now in this haircut, you don't need to go too hard on the sides of your head, but just fade them very lightly. Just trim them, but not nearly bald it. Also the mid part of your hair should be forming a halfway fringe. You want to know what that is? Halfway fringe is the fringe that does not cover your forehead entirely but only comes halfway there, ending up to give you a sexy look. This type of haircut is very common nowadays. 4. Textured haircut. You must have heard this name quite a few times. But do you exactly know what a textured haircut is? It is the type of haircut in which you give your hair a little more layers than other haircuts. And as a result it gives you the most sexy look you can ever think of. This haircut is the most recommended one. And if you think it might be a haircut hard to go for all by yourself, then you are wrong. Yes, it requires more cutting to get as much layers as possible. But the method is same and common. All you have to do is make some portions of your hair, and give each portion a different length of cut. The difference should be less than ½ inch, it should have layers by the end. And not to make you look weird. So be careful. Also the cutting and layers are more focused in the mid part, as it should be in a high fade haircut. Just follow up these steps, and you are good to go. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section.